Hello, hello, hello. And we're back at the Say Here podcast from Visions Venue in lovely Columbia, Tennessee. We are currently sponsored by Big E's Finger Licking Barbecue. The patrons here at Visions have been enjoying barbecue chicken and smoked cabbage and things of that nature, and indulging in beverages that I think are wonderful. Like I said, I am a sponsored show. I am also sponsored by Precision Cuts. These lovely haircuts that I get come from the one and only my guy Big G. I appreciate everybody. Like I say, I appreciate people believing in me and believing in what I do. Those of you that understand, it's hard to step out on your own and do things, especially when you have certain things on your record and things of that nature. So sometimes you got to go out and make your own way. So with that being said, sticking back to our topic, I have to my right Mr. Mad Cow.
Messiah.
His name is Messiah. Now, my co-host actually, he works another job. He wasn't actually able to get off today, which is, I know he thinking about me right now, and I know he acting a donkey. But, but that being said, I always have, you ain't gonna talk about him being swole up. That ain't what you gonna do. You ain't gonna talk about my dude. I'm big too.
I don't mean swole up. I mean swole up mad.
Swole up mad? Yeah, maybe. He might punch through something. Who knows? We all got anger issues. Yeah, I got them too. That does not stop the. What are you looking like that for? What are you looking like that for?
Because there's too many big motherfuckers in the room. I'm the littlest motherfucker in here.
You know what? You're angry ass need to chill out.
Okay.
I don't.
Because y'all big.
Because we big.
Y'all big.
You know what? There's some people in this world that like big folks.
Can we get a car?
Pay them for what? Fuck you.
Damn, so we got to go through this shit every time. God damn it, man.
No! I just...
Chitlins. You like chitlins?
No, I don't want no chitlins.
Okay, then. I do.
You want chitlins?
I just asked you, do you like them?
Do I like chitlins?
You like chitlins?
That's a heck of a way to go ahead and just try to deter the conversation.
I know.
The Urban Dictionary. The Urban Dictionary. Okay. We all love to use the Urban Dictionary.
I like Webster.
Webster's is not going. You know what? This is going to be difficult. You know what? I'd like to introduce a member of my panel that has a doctorate in Thoughtism, Mr. Mad Cow.
Just ask him what do you call a cow laying on the ground?
What do you call a cow laying on the ground? A dead one. No. All right. Anyway.
Ground beef, motherfucker. Ground beef.
Ground beef.
Okay. We're going back to it.
Why is it? What? Hey, look.
We're retarded, man. We're retarded. Let's,
oh, I'm not.
Okay.
A situationship is labeled as a relationship that has no label on it. Like a friendship, but more than a friendship, but not quite a relationship. I ain't even in the mood on that. It's confusing. It's so freaking confusing. It's so freaking confusing. Just hearing it. Just hearing it is it's confusing as can be. I'm not even gonna look up a relationship. I'm not even gonna take the time out to look that up. But I will say that I will say this. Being in a relationship is it has its ups and its downs. What are the ups to a relationship, Mr. Mad Cat?
If you're in a relationship, it's all ups.
I just okay. Once again, coming from the what did you say, sir?
Shit.
You can grab your microphone now. What?
Shit.
Why is being in a relationship shit?
Shit, man, you gotta do too much.
You gotta do too much. What you gotta do?
I got to impress this motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta impress her. Yeah.
Shit, after I don't do something she want me to do, she got an attitude.
After you do something that she don't want to do,
Or
she
if
got.
she want me to do something I don't want to do, then she got an attitude that I don't want to do.
Have you ever heard that song, Pastor Troy? Got your attitude adjusted.
Well, you know what?
I got an attitude adjuster.
In that situation, if she's got a bad attitude,
You gotta adjust that attitude, man.
if
Turn it
she
down a frequency or two.
if she had look, let me tell you something. There are too many domestic laws.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
You are giving horrible advice. There are too many horrible. I'm horrible.
I'm sorry.
Horrible. There are too many domestic laws. There ain't no more attitude adjustment when it comes to a woman. I'm gonna tell you this, brother. They ain't no more. You know what the best attitude adjuster is? And I don't even do it myself. I threaten it, but I don't even do it myself. Throw some cold water in her face.
And you ain't doing it right. I ain't throwing no cold water.
What? Cold water is safe.
What you gonna throw cold water for?
For nothing.
Cold water means cool off.
That's still a charge.
Cold water is a charge.
I'm gonna throw something else.
You assaulted her with cold water?
I'm gonna throw something else. I don't know what you situation
Best
relationship.
thing I
I'm gonna throw something else.
walk away.
I can't say this on there.
It don't work.
Best thing to do is walk away.
Yeah. No, if you do that, they still gonna charge you.
That
The
this
best thing to do is call the police.
both y'all doing together.
I'm calling the police, you hit me. Dead.
I don't know how in the world we got no calling the police and things of that nature. Look here.
Because she called the police on me, I got you 12 hours and bond out and then go to another judge.
12. Okay. So if she calls the police on you, you gotta do 12 hours. And
With
then
that attitude adjuster.
what is the attitude adjuster?
In 12 hours.
If you gotta ask yourself that question,
You know what it is.
there we go. We got somebody in the house to understand.
I am thoroughly trying to
Play that reverse psychology.
I am thoroughly trying to not be that person.
Now, baby, come on, man. Baby,
Okay.
calm down. You know you upset for no reason. Baby.
Let me show you.
Now there's a woman in here that has said that a man will walk up and say, "Baby, please calm down, baby." You know what? It doesn't work.
It works.
No, it doesn't.
Not really though, but it do. Certain situations.
You cannot. You know what? I'm gonna say this. In 2018,
Start putting them little kisses on him. Hold him, grab him, little
Yeah.
so he play fire.
Yeah. It worked. Attitude adjuster.
I don't.
My
who-
attitude adjuster ain't broke. Yours broke.
I think mine is broke. My attitude adjuster is broke as hell. You can't say that. Please get that man a microphone. I will thoroughly say my attitude adjuster is broken as hell. It is broken because I can argue with my old lady and ain't shit gonna happen for me. Nothing, not a damn thing. Honest enough to say it. My attitude adjuster is completely fucked up.
You gotta do something crazy, like do some jumping jacks right in front of her, like I got
You
this.
don't have an argument.
You know what? Yeah, that's having arguments. Like I said,
Because it don't make no sense. Talking about what step does this thing?
yeah, it is.
It don't argue about something that don't make no sense. I mean, if something needs to be done, one of us going to do it
How many arguments really do make sense?
because of.
Can you
We
remember?
got discussion. If something needs to be done, then we'll discuss it. We don't argue. Everybody put them kids down and throw garbage outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't. We don't have no arguments like that.
I don't think that's true.
We don't.
He should go.
I am-
I can only speak for myself. I don't know what nobody else.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this. I have already gave you kudos in your situation because you can, like I said, your old lady stand right with you. If you can say that, hey, we didn't went through this for 13 years and we went through our struggles and we had our and I know what up and downs mean. If y'all went through that for 13 years and y'all can sit there and look at each other and say y'all happily married, y'all are mutants.
Yeah, I call it special.
Yeah, special. No, y'all are freaking mutants. It's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Because you all have what a lot of people say that they want, but are not willing to work for. Like I say, I can say the same shit. I'm an asshole.
But we
I'm-
agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And I love the dialogue. Like I say,
I don't like arguing. I can't have time to argue.
you don't like arguing.
I don't argue. If I agree, I agree. If I disagree, I disagree. But it's not an argument. It's not no back and forth, shutting and slamming the door. and
Yes,
throwing
no yelling
stuff
match.
and-
It ain't no yelling match.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And then at the end of the day, or the end of the conversation, that's that on that.
That's right.
You know, I done said
Okay.
That's the end of it.
That's right. That's that.
Basically, that's someone saying that, hey, they don't like doing the back and forth and things of that nature.
You gotta keep doing that. Your relationship and your ship is over.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's over.
The situation.
So people just need to go on and, because everybody needs to try to be happy and just know that it's over.
Right.
And we can still,
Yeah, but the whole point of it is for that other person to accept it.
It's not.
That's the hardest thing.
And that is.
That's the hardest thing for somebody to do.
They'll sit there and be miserable just because they scared to live by themselves.
Right.
Well,
They always gotta have somebody. Shit.
everybody doesn't always. There are a lot of comments that are getting made currently. I have completely lost control of this.
That lump in your throat, this is over.
Yeah, ain't nothing else out there.
It's over.
That's a wrap.
There is dialogue going on back and forth on the arguments that basically people are saying they're throwing their hands up with the arguing and the back and forth. Like I said, I give you all kudos for that. Because stopping the arguments and things of that nature, that's something that most would strive to do. It's not something that just.
Ask them people.
Well,
It's
Ask them people how many they're walking around with that lump in their throat, that knot in their stomach when they person is around. They unhappy after to admit that.
if a person, yeah,
If
Deep.
me and her sit there and argue all the time and fuss all the time,
Yeah.
I think that's gonna affect my kids.
yeah,
And they sitting there seeing that every day.
yeah.
And it affects them. It affected them when we was going through our relationship. Now,
What effect do you think that your 13 years had on your children? You think it was bad?
some of it was, some of it was good. It went towards being good, seeing what we went through by not communicating, till it got to us, knowing we had what we had right here in front of our face.
With
So
that,
then you learn not to do
Exactly.
with that being said, I'm an 80s baby. I'm not gonna try to quote anybody's age that's here.
But I'm older than you.
Yeah, but that still had a lot.
I'm back.
That still had a lot to do with it too.
Like I said, the audience kind of have taken over this entire show, which is what I wanted anyway, is actually for interaction. But my question that I pose, and like I say, I got my own views on it. What does anybody think the way that they were brought up or generational upbringing, how do you think that affects your relationships now? Does anybody have a problem? When you think about what you've seen as a child, does that affect what you have going on now in your relationship? And then everybody gets quiet.
Well, you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Well, I can understand it like this. I kind of follow my daddy's footsteps.
You followed in your daddy's footsteps.
Yeah.
Well, and in that case,
I mean, you know, you only do what you see. And
you only do what you see.
So I knew the tricks of the trade.
You knew the tricks of the trade.
Well, I can only put it the way.
I can speak for myself and say that I have been everything under the sun without even having a problem admitting it. You know, I've been the player and I didn't been played. I didn't been robbed and I didn't been the robber. I didn't been the cheat and I didn't been the freak. I have been each and every one of them. And I think what happened with me is I got tired. And now that I'm tired,
That's the word.
it's hard to regain trust, or because people know your past and people remember what you, I mean, that's it. People will remember, and that, you know, like I say, trust is something that is extremely hard to get back. Trust is something extremely hard to get back. Probably the easiest thing to lose. And that touches home for me. But I'm growing through it. And that's why I say I have to look at y'all as an inspiration, because, like I said, not many people can say that they have went through those type of things in their relationship and are still standing tall and can look at each other with a proud face. There is nothing prouder for a man than actually be able to look at a woman that he knows loves him. There is probably no prouder feeling that a man can feel. But on the flip side of that,
And there's an age difference.
there's an age difference.
Yeah, we're 10 years apart.
Y'all are 10 years, God dog, and it just gets better. So they are 10 years apart. So okay. All right. Well, she's not that young because
Girl, you teach your old dog new tricks.
you. I was. I'm gonna say this. This is a joke. We actually getting ready to have to go to another break here in just a second. This has actually been great dialogue, but this is a joke my daddy used to tell me, and you know, people that really understand me know that me and my dad's relationship was very, very sticky, probably up until the end. But probably the last 2 years that he was alive, he would drop a lot of gems that come into play now. So by them talking about an age difference, this is what my father told me. And then we're going to break. My daddy told me, he said, Adrian, you know one thing about me. He said, and you'll never be able to outcatch me. And I said, well, why is that? He said, because you will never, ever be able to beat any man with a retirement check and Viagra. And And to this day, I see a lot of men with life alert bracelets, pockets full of money, and popping Viagra's like Tic Tacs. I'll be back in 5 minutes.